Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, they are clearly amped up for this one and determined to have a strong showing from the get-go. They feel this is a game they can win and want to establish that pace early on. And one of the guys we'll see tonight, Victor Oladipo. He has split time as both a starter and coming off the bench, sixth man. Which role do you think you like him in better?
Ooh, I like him starting. I think he's one of the top 5 players on that team. I like guys getting off to a great start. With his scoring and explosiveness, he can put up big points in a hurry. So I would say put him in the starting lineup, let him start from the door.
But there's some value, certainly, Kenny, in bringing an energy guy like that who can maybe change the pace of the game off the bench.
Well, he doesn't have to change the pace if he's creating the pace when he's starting.
Good point, Kenny. And not only that, he has the ability to play either of the backcourt position. That makes him very, very versatile. He can also be part of several different lineups. I played with Scott Skiles. He's very enigmatic when it comes to his coaching.
No question. Enigmatic.
Yeah. You just wanted to say that word.
I don't even know what it means, but it sounded
You
nice.
just wanted to say it, and it sounds like something a doctor would say. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Victor Oladipo. At center, 7 feet, number 12, Steve Adams. And guard, 6'3" from UCLA. Ladies and gentlemen, the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder, we're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. So Golden State will get the first possession. Now Golden State's starting 5. The dish now to Oladipo. There's the 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said this will be a great mental challenge for his team. He told me he looks forward to games like this, saying the team we're facing really knows how to execute on offense. And we're firing on all cylinders. We can do the same. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you so much. And guys, how do you view coach's strategy in terms of limiting those shooters?
Well, I think he knows how dangerous they can be if they get hot. So it's a sound approach. Defensively, though, they have to stick like glue to those guys.
And also, they must put pressure on the basketball. The passes have been too easy getting to the shooters.
Now, Oladipo, after the missed 3 from Stephen Brothers in the backcourt. Draymond. Another miss by Oladipo.
When you're that wide open from a very makeable distance, you have to come away with points.
Thompson with the bucket.
Thompson looking totally comfortable. Such a beautiful release.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. The 19-footer is on the money.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
He's already given them all sorts of problems. He hasn't needed any time to settle into this one.
Now here's Green. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
Moves back up. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Roberson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Curry kicks to Green. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
I love to see them push it like that because the reason why, he's a deadly finisher in the transition game.
Here's Curry following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Thompson with the bucket. The Thunder leading by 3. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Feeds it to Ilyasova. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oladipo for 3. And Pachulia pulls it down. Warriors trail by 3 to the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Ilyasova. Jumps up.
Ooh. That's how you attack. Wow.
Agree.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Outside, Green. Tries it from 9. Here's Pachulia. Banked in off the glass. Pachulia's got 5.
He has a nose for the glass and a sixth sense in terms of how to read the angles.
Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame.
The Warriors started off last season by winning 24 straight. That was the longest streak to start a season in the history of major North American sports.
Oladipo, good.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
Warriors trail by 3. Thompson outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. And you add in the wins to close the 2015 season. The Warriors had won 28 consecutive regular season games.
They were closing in on the Lakers' all-time record.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Now let's stay sharp and finish strong.
Warriors trail by 6. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Outside Curry. There's the triple. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Stephen Curry's catch-and-shoot jump shot is one of the quickest in the league.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Roberson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
The fans have to love this. Not so much for coaching staffs who are dying to see a little bit of defense to start.
Here's Roberson. He's got 6. Outside, Green. Right side, Curry. From downtown, good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Here we go. Start it. Let's draw it up. Look, I'm fine with our defensive effort. I know we could be doing so much better on offense. Hey, stop improvising out there and make each possession count. I want us in our ISO sets. Got me? Put them on an island and get some easy buckets. Hey, our run starts right here. Right here.
Only once you are a champion is compared to prior to a championship win?
I think you treat yourself different. You stick your chest out a little bit different, but I think also, you know, you want to win. Sometimes you want individual awards, but it's good to win a championship, just like winning a gold medal.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And then for Golden State, David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And Ian Clark subbed in for Thompson. The Thunder with the lead. Payne gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Payne. There's a screen by Cantor. They need this. Green for 2 points. Payne's got his first bucket of the night.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
And that's a foul called on Kyle Singler. That's his first foul. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. The pass to Green. The shot, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And the Thunder from 2011 to 2014 made the Western Conference Finals twice, as well as the NBA Finals, while still one of the youngest teams in the league. They had, Greg, all the makings of a dynasty.
You felt like they were destined to win a championship and maybe multiple ones. Now you're not so sure. It's a tough business, and being very good often isn't good enough.
Free throw drops for Green. And the Warriors a very good defensive team, Steve, whether they're playing big or going small.
A reason why they have intelligent guys that know how to play the game of basketball on the defensive end. They switch a lot, they get their hands in the passing lane, and they are great communicators.
Both good from the line that time. And one thing with Coach Kerr, he'll always defer credit and glory to his players. He's always done it. He is constantly praising their efforts to the media as the sole reason for their success.
And a prime example of that was last year in the Western Conference Finals. Kerr didn't go to the podium for the trophy presentation, wanted only the players to have that moment. Very much a player's coach.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Singler for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Now here's Livingston. Here's Green. And the Warriors miss again.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Cantor kicks to Singler. And he dunks it down.
That pass was a work of art right there.
The Warriors Warriors trail. Clark dishes to Iguodala. Launches a three, buries it from three-point range.
Such a sweet stroke from Andre on the three ball. Always a danger to light it up from there.
Here's Payne, and again it's Oklahoma City. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Livingston kicks to Green. Iguodala outside, and stolen by Payne. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Collison with the ball. And so the ball out of bounds. Collison touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Warriors shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Tipped away. Livingston kicks it to West. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
The three from Morrow. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
They are showing a lot of grit and grind, doing a nice job. Both teams going back and forth at each other.
.46 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Payne. He feeds it to Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Dishes to Clark. Iguodala, the pass to Livingston. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. Wants to get it to Collison and does. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morrow, no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Iguodala dishes to Livingston. Green kicks to Clark. And he uses the glass on the layup. Clark's got his second bucket tonight.
And the passing from Green doesn't just look for his shot, wanting to get his guys involved on every possession.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Thunder. They lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And a moment now to hear from Steven at.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, I'd say it might have toughened him up a little bit, that's for sure. Wow, 18? That is mind-boggling.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
They've been all over them. They are making things extremely difficult for their opponents so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Pachulia, and it's Iguodala in at the 3 set. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
And as the second overall pick back in 13 out of Indiana, Victor Oladipo, while he's had a solid start to his career, you know, stardom still, I think, is what he aspires to achieve. I mean, he's got the tools from a physical standpoint, but the decision-making and the perimeter shooting, 2 areas that he's got to improve. And then defensively, which is where I thought he would be a game changer, hasn't really excelled as much as I think he's capable of.
Now here's Adams, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. On its way from Oladipo for two. Gets an open look and hits. Oladipo's got his third bucket of the night. The Warriors shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. And when you take a look at Oladipo, such a fun guy to watch develop. G, where does he need to take that next step in your opinion?
Believe it or not, I think he needs to focus on defense. Came into the league projecting to be a top-level defender, and while he collects blocks and steals, I think his production defensively has lagged a bit as he's really focused on his offense.
Hits it from three-point range.
Really good shooting night for him, doing everything he can to help his team stretch this lead.
Here's Pachulia, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, we know that the Thunder hired Billy Donovan as its new head coach. In his 2 decades at the University of Florida, he led them to 2 national titles with players like Al Horford and Joakim Noah. A defensive-minded coach, he's developed into a great offensive mind. And fellas, that's what he's trying to bring to OKC. Moving the floor, as he calls it. Creating space for their great scorers to operate.
Ball movement, player movement. That's where the league is going, DA. Thanks. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Westbrook kicks to Oladipo. It's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson passes to Curry. So they take the lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
For the Thunder, Ilyasova comes in for Cantor, and it's Roberson in for Singler. The Warriors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Free throw good by Curry. And Smitty, over a decade now, you've been working as an analyst almost as long as your playing career. What's your favorite part now of the job?
You know, it's still basketball, Kevin. Just different. I'm not playing right now, but being in the atmosphere, also getting a chance to meet people. Like you, Kevin, getting a chance to have relationships and getting a chance to be around the game of basketball.
It is my treat to work with you. I admired you so much as a player in East Lansing, in the NBA, and now you've made the transition to broadcasting. Not an easy thing to do, but you've done it just seamlessly, it seems.
You're so right, Kevin. Trying to turn that page from being a player to being on the other side of being media.
Yeah, tough, but you've nailed it. Thompson for the triple. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Oladipo. To the paint, here's Ilyasova, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Ilyasova's got his first basket of the night. Durant kicks to Thompson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And this is the kind of basketball that Durant wants to play. Ball movement, hit the open man.
Here's Roberson. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Pass to Westbrook from the high post. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Curry. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Westbrook with it. 17 points in the game. They grab their own miss. Adams. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He is simply one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. He never quits on the glass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in. They throw good, Adams. Now a timeout called by Golden State. In addition to going over the game.
Come on, let's go.
Listen, guys, we've got one guy doing all the damage out there.
Hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now here's Thompson, 15 points in the game. The tray, and Oladipo pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. The putback, great positioning on the putback. Pachulia's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Screen by Adams. Back to Westbrook. They set the pick, and David West gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Payne's checked in, and then for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Pachulia. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Oklahoma City's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And he comes up with the deuce.
And the way he's been shooting the ball this quarter, he has his teammates fired up. That's why they have this lead.
Now, here's Green. And stolen by Ilyasova. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. He dishes it to Livingston. And Thompson kicks to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Thunder shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. And here's Westbrook. 19 points in the game. Pass to Roberson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
You can see it. He knew he made a mistake the second the ball left his hands.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Steven Adams. And Anthony Morrow's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the Warriors also making a change. Clark's checked in to the inside. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
For Sean Livingston, a lot of his scores come from him hitting a jumper on a smaller guard. His post-up game and turnaround shot are one of the hardest things to stop in the league.
And so many people say, well, he has an advantage because of his size and height. But first of all, you got to have the ability and skills to handle the basketball as a point guard. And so what, you're down there with smaller guys. You have to have skill set to make those turnaround jumpers. And also the mid-range game, that's an art. Sean Livingston has mastered it.
Knocked away and stolen by Payne. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Taken away. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. Ahead. Payne dishes to Collison. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Morrow. 4 on the clock from the arc. Oklahoma City gets it back. Pass to Payne. Trying his luck deep. Connects from 3-point range. Payne's got 7.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Here's Livingston. Drops in the layup for 2.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Payne passes to Ilyasova. Kicks to Roberson. Down low. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on David West.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. Singler comes in for Andre Roberson. The Thunder have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Collison no good on the free throw. Down low, here's Durant, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. The Thunder with the lead. It's stolen by Green. Ball's knocked loose. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. And the call will be against Nick Collison. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second foul of the first half. They have a decision to make now. Leave him in or have him take a seat.
.43 seconds left in the first half. Here's Livingston, and it's Golden State with another.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Thunder shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Morrow kicks to Singler. He's off on that one. The Warriors go the other way with 3-on-3. Here's Clark. Off target from outside.
I am wondering what can he do to get it cranked up. Nothing from long range this quarter after hitting 1 in the first.
Count it. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
The feed to Livingston. And that one is good. Livingston's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Payne. Off with the layup.
See, when you're going into the teeth of the defense, you have to go harder. Soft lay-in won't cut it.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Warriors lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be breaking down all the action for you. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 15 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens, running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. Adams is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Roberson in at the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And the wide open shot from Green. Offline with his 3.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
He needs to regroup, catch his breath, and take some high-quality shots.
The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night.
Klay Thompson is scoring at an efficient clip. This is the guy that once scored 37 points in a quarter. He can get hot real quick.
Now, here's Oladipo. From the line. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He kicks to Curry. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another 3 for Golden State.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Adams. 7 points in the game. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And Kevin, what's remarkable to me about Westbrook is that as much as he is used in the offensive game plan, I mean, this is a guy that is the focal point in terms of how they're going to play. That's a tremendous amount of pressure on a player, no matter how talented he is.
The first one falls. And thinking again about Westbrook and his high usage rate, it's incredible, Greg, because he still plays entirely efficient.
It's crazy. I mean, normally the more shots you take, the more your efficiency drops. But Westbrook seems to be free of that. It's a big reason why this team lets Westbrook do so much for them on the offensive end.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And with today's training methods, Steve, today's players probably better conditioned than ever before. But, Smitty, who would you say are the most athletic players in the NBA?
I think come to mind is LeBron James, DeAndre Jordan, Zach LaVine, Blake Griffin. But that Russell Westbrook, he's one of those guys, it's a different type of athleticism. It's with force as well. I think he can win a whole bunch of medals.
He could. Torque comes to mind too when I think of Russell's game. I also think Kawhi Leonard might be in that conversation.
Yes. Andrew Wiggins.
Yes, yes, another one. Exactly. The free throw drops for Pachulia. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Oladipo outside. To the middle, wants to get it to Westbrook, and does. The kick out to Oladipo. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Guys, we know Stephen Curry is beloved by his teammates. One of his teammates, Sean Livingston, once said of him, he's one of the most humble superstars by far. It resonates throughout the locker room. But on the court, he has some swagger, some edge. Curry says, I'm still the same person. Still do the same stuff in my spare time. That keeps me grounded, keeps me normal. Guys?
And his character, just one more thing people appreciate. Thank you, David. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Ilyasova. So it's the Warriors now. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Curry with another miss.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
And yeah, you look at him and look at his face, his expressions. He has definitely lost his confidence.
Thompson from long range. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Ilyasova dishes to Oladipo. Outside Westbrook takes the three. Westbrook missing again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The layup missed. Thunder trailing by 6. Warriors with the rebound. Pachulia's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Now here's Pachulia. 12 points for him. Thompson outside. Hits it from three-point range. Thompson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
Sometimes before Thompson even catches the pass, he knows he's firing.
Westbrook kicks to Ilyasova. It's Robertson top of the key. It's stolen by Green. Iguodala's drive. And Green with the basket on the assist by Iguodala. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 20. The dish now to Robertson. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. The Warriors shooting the 6th free throw line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
Draymond needs to work on his stroke from the stripe. Still looking to become consistent from the line.
And it's Westbrook missing.
You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
Outside, Green. Stolen by Westbrook. Inside, here's Oladipo, and it's good. On through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And the Thunder with some changes. Enes Kanter comes in for Ilyasova. And it's Singler in for Robertson. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. Here's Curry, 11 points in the game. A 3-ball. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Oh, that shot by Stephen Curry from the three-point line. He can hit that with his eyes closed.
Now Oladipo, 13 points in the game. From 11 feet away, offensive rebound, Kanter. Oladipo, the pass to Adams. Oh, trying for it, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. A different look for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Adams, and it's Payne in for Oladipo. The Warriors also with a sub. Clark's checked in. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Pachulia, outside Curry. Trying to find Green, he's got it now.
Great decision from Draymond to go up into the D there with his big body. Such an intelligent player.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. He misses the free throw. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Golden State, West is checked in for Pachulia. And it's Livingston in for Curry. He hits the second from the line. Here's Payne. He's got 9. Feeds to Morrow. There's the pass to Cantor. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Morrow.
Terrific court awareness to hit his teammate with a perfect pass in transition.
Dishes it to Green. Now here's Livingston. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Payne. And now a fast break for the Thunder. He feeds it to Collison. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw.
And the basket is good. 9 points for Draymond Green.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Payne kicks to Cantor. Pass to Payne. No one near him. Oklahoma City the rebound. Singler for 3. It's good from long range. Singler's got 5 now.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. He dishes it to Green. West outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Iguodala, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Andre Iguodala gives you a little bit of everything. Defensively, offensively, making the big plays. He's always in the right spot, ready to make a big stop or make a big shot.
And Steve, for Iguodala, his impact goes beyond the numbers. But you like just how he can fill up a box score in every category.
You know what? He steals, blocks, couple threes, dunks. He does it all. I mean, his scoring is one of those things that you can't just look at. You got to look at his overall game.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And he's good on the second.
The free throw line is something that Iggy needs to work on. He's hit or miss from there.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And it's the Thunder with the ball. And Oladipo kicks to Cantor. Passes it to Payne. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
If you're trying to figure out why these guys can't catch up, this inconsistent shooting is a good place to start.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The shot's good from Cantor.
That's a great example of the importance of chemistry. He knew where his teammate wanted the ball, and he put it right there.
Iguodala against Singler. Iguodala with the steal. Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone. And he finishes the break with the lay-in. Iguodala's got his second bucket of the night.
Whenever Andre gets loose on the break, you have to reward him. Great job running the floor, one of the best in the business.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Livingston. 14 feet away. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Livingston's got 8 points. Thunder trailing by 13. Here's Payne. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And that one's good by Clark. He's got 7.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Payne kicks to Collison. Singler outside. Pass to Oladipo. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by West. West has got his third rebound tonight.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Drains the three-pointer.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
They shot the lights out in the second half, knocking down open shots and contested shots.
Now, here's Cantor. 6 points for him. Kicks to Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. There's a good screen. West with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Payne with it. 11 points in the game. The feed to Cantor. Shot to stop the run, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead. They lead by 18. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Get a couple stops, we get a couple runouts, we get into our flow, all right? Keep the ball moving, keep the intensity.
Steve Kerr asking his guys just to keep up the pace, play unselfishly, basically be yourself, stay in character.
Yeah, I mean, he knows what this team is capable of. Just looking for a couple of plays to really kind of kickstart that engine and give them that little sustainable groove.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Clay and Iguodala, the potent wing pair. Durant is out there with Pachulia, and it's Curry in at the point. Now here's Westbrook. After the miss from Andre Iguodala. Singler dishes to Westbrook. Cantor trying to free himself up, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you got to trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Thunder trailing by 18. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Good on the bucket. Adams has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Thunder.
They caught the D in a rough spot and took advantage of them there.
Pachulia the pass to Durant. Durant with another miss.
a three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Goes up to the stripe. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
That's his shot. And with his size, even the defense up on him, they're still not going to be able to block it.
Now here's Durant. He kicks it to Thompson. Second shot opportunity and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
Iggy is so creative down low, just overwhelming the defense with his athleticism.
The free throw drops for Iguodala. And the Thunder making a change here. Ilyasova's checked in. And Iguodala drops them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Singler kicks to Westbrook. Back to Singler. Takes it from 10. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. That's 7 points for Kyle Singler. Warriors leading by 14. Thompson outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Goes up the baseline. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And that one, good.
He is definitely a very clever player who keeps the defense on their toes.
Durant kicks to Iguodala. Curry against Westbrook. Great D that time from Westbrook. Ilyasova dishes to Robertson. Curry against Westbrook. Great D that time from Curry. Warriors have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period. Golden State moving it around. Here's Iguodala.
Gotta love the initiative by Iggy there. Very skilled at getting the D, just to be a little too aggressive with him on his shots.
First free throw is good. And Iguodala drops them both. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thank you, David. And Singler kicks to Adams. The dish to Westbrook. Shoots from the baseline, and the shot goes in. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
And impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Iguodala with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And perhaps, Steve, a fact that was lost last year for Klay Thompson was that he himself put up 276 made three-point shots on the season. Good for 3rd all-time in the NBA.
Highest total ever by a player not named Steph Curry. What Curry did was amazing, but people, you sleep on what Klay was able to accomplish. Definitely one of the most gifted shooters ever to play.
He hits both from the stripe.
You have to be cautious when guarding Thompson. He is so crafty at getting to the stripe.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Singler outside. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Westbrook. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Pachulia.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Oh, no question. He just punishes the opposition in that category, and there's no end in sight.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. So Adams will go to the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant. And that one misses. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Iguodala, and Andre Iguodala with the slam.
He was wide open. Reason why? Stephen Curry is a fantastic player who quickly got it over to his teammate.
Singler outside. They set the pick. Westbrook passes to Ilyasova. The shot's good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team
Shot's
right
good.
now. They are all in sync.
I think you underestimate the strength of Kevin Durant. Despite his slender frame, able to power through for the and one.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Stephen Curry has had a lot of magical moments last season. Led the league easily in games when he scored 20 or more points in a quarter. When he's hot, he is the most fun to watch.
Now, here's Oladipo. Screen by Adams. And Oladipo kicks to Westbrook. The kick out to Oladipo. Off target from outside. And with Curry getting hot, Steve, it doesn't even have to be a 20-point explosion. He went off for 17 in a 5-minute overtime period in the playoffs last year.
You know, watching this firsthand, calling this game, he completely took over the game in Portland. That was his first game back from his knee injury. Set the record for most points in an overtime in any NBA game, regular season or playoffs. It was awesome.
Pachulia with the steal. And here's Thompson to the inside and stolen by Ilyasova. Out to the right wing. Westbrook dishes to Oladipo, and good that time.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
Well, he has to be able to use angles. He has to be a great finisher in tight spaces and to be able to throw his little body into the big guys.
On the free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Durant. Rebound by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Oladipo for 3. And it's Oladipo again missing. And for the Warriors, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And that one's good. Green.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And Oladipo kicks to Adams. Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook passes to Adams. The kick out to Westbrook. No good on the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Thompson misses. Thunder trailing by 16. Westbrook dishes to Oladipo. Back to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
I think in this situation right now, he's trying to put them away.
And here's Oladipo following the three from Kevin Durant. 11 feet away. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
Victor Oladipo.
Now, gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Oladipo hits them both. Warriors leading by 17. Outside Curry. Takes a three. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Curry with the steal. Feeds to Thompson. Green, the screen.
I got yours, I got yours.
With a step back. Thompson misses.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. Green, the screen. The three. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now, here's Westbrook. They set the pick. Dishes to Roberson. Fires the three. Oklahoma City the rebound. And it goes down 2 points. Adams has got 6 here in this quarter.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And you can see one team is working hard on the glass and the other not.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
Better shooting from the charity stripe was what made the difference, I think, in this one.
Yeah, the concentration and focus was there, and I think that was what allowed them to win this war. And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Green.
You can see he's a one-of-a-kind talent when he puts on a performance like this. He influenced every area of this game. On defense, he was a thorn in their side all night. On offense, he was a weapon. That's getting the job done.
Here's Curry, following the score by Oklahoma City. Green, the screen. Durant, wide open, he fires. The Thunder pull it in. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. The three-pointer off the mark. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Green, the screen. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant, no good. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 14-point game. Westbrook can't get it to go. Durant, the pass to Curry. we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for them, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Andre. A lot of great offensive players on this team. How does it all come together to have a night like tonight?
Well, we know our defense is our catalyst to everything for our team. So as long as we play defense, get stops, rebounding was most important tonight. You know, they're one of the best rebounding teams in the league. We were able to do that and get out on a break.
You made the most of it when you had those opportunities, Andre. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Draymond Green.
Draymond Green wins games for you. It's just that simple. The energy, the intensity that he brought onto the floor tonight is incredible. Defensively, he's one of the few guys in the league that can guard all 5 positions. That alone makes Draymond Green a unique and special talent.
Well, his rebounding was the story for me tonight, guys. He couldn't have been any more ferocious on the boards. This game would have had a much different feel if he wasn't controlling the glass like that.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.